Terrible. Mac, Warp Core, Sora, Stasis, how's it going? Let's get the game started up here. So how's everyone doing today? Sora? Feeling old, my eldest has just turned 13. Oh no. Doing great, but feeling old. I feel, I don't know. Like I've slept the past, like I've slept well the past couple days, yet I just feel wiped out. Oh yeah, we got snow. I mean, I'm not out driving in it, so by the like I don't have to do anything really outside this weekend, so by the time I do need to go out on Monday, like everything will be cleared out. So I'm not really worried about it. They're already the snow plows are already going through right now. So it'll all be cleared up before I have to deal with any of it. Um Ife, Rob, Ryan, Spencer is Hellborn meta or casual plus or casual bleh. Um it depends on, it's like everything in this game, it's situational. Like if you're going into Hive, like Hellbor does crazy things in there, and Hellbor at a budget level is still helping deal with the enemy shields in elite content. It was never really a trait for normal or advanced. It was always more for elite, and like I think as a budget trait to just deal with heavily shielded enemies, it does fine. Mark the Chief, Ryan, I saw you got into an argument in the comment section. I haven't even looked through the entire comment section. Oh, let's see here. Disruptor damage space. Complete Borg TFOs 1. Defeat Borg ground 60. That's I really like the task it's given me today. Hellbor is nerfed. I've said I wouldn't mind seeing the whole damage aspect of it brought back up just a smidge, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen like buffing wise for some of the recent traits. And they just need to nerf Uncon. The issue with nerfing Uncon is that is a playstyle that like actively benefits them financially. Think about what someone spends to put together a full like Uncon style setup where every one of their consoles is a universal clicky, compared to someone that's doing an isomag setup where they're running a bunch of cheap crafted consoles or like the old fleet tac consoles, like it just isn't in their financial interest to nerf Uncon. And it's an active play style that actually makes consoles a bit more rewarding to use. But I know that there's a lot of people that want Uncon nerfed. Believe me, I can look at the various posts online, the various discords, and I see that there's a lot of people who get extremely pissed off about like all of the high performance stuff right now being Uncon. Ironically, the most high end builds are not Uncon, but that's because the record setting runs are too fast for Uncon. Um, let's see here. Dan, how's it going? Sponzo, you send my away team to terrible. No, let's do this the right way. I'm not on the right difficulty. Oh, that's a shame. I was gonna try to stack up a couple more injuries on him. 10-minute time gate universal, yeah. It's because this is on normal difficulty. They're not gonna die. That's unfortunate. SLB, how's it going? Got this pro level ground build. It's got to annoy some people watching me do ground because I treat ground the way a lot of people treat space. That I just don't really care for it. I don't really put much thought into the builds. There's always complaints about whatever the meta is. People were bitching about isomags. People complained about the TAC consoles, the exploiters and locators. Like, whatever the best thing is, you're always going to have a group of players out there complaining about them. Even, and in some cases it's funny, it'll be because they were using it before, and because not many people were using it, they thought that they were doing something off meta unique, and then when it does become meta, they get salty because a bunch of people are doing it and they're not unique anymore. Like, I've dealt with people like that in this game where, yeah, 1 month it'll be they're super thrilled about this, and then when a bunch of people are doing it, they don't like it. Picard, how's it going? Yeah, indeed, Arrow. Some people just enjoy being salty. Absolutely. Neil Thomas, how's it going? Yeah, it's there's some weather here, but it's fine. If only I had ball lightning there. Oh, she's gonna on normal. Is she gonna survive? Is my damage output that terrible with these? This is peak casual gameplay. Look at that. She lived. That's a true failure on my part. Stop targeting her. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's bonus marks right now, isn't there? Nice. Billy, how's it going? Urs, yeah, Helldivers 2, I thought about getting into it. I don't know, I'm just sort of done with getting into newer live service games. Like, Battlefield, I know what I'm getting into there. And I got it free with a graphics card, but, like, I don't know, I know Snow's live service, then goes against what I'm saying here, but, like, I just am sort of done putting money into, or like getting started in new games where like you don't actually own it long term. I want something that I can download, mod the hell out of it, and play the way that I want to play it. Like, if I want to pop a trainer up in Resident Evil, that's the experience I want to have. What do I think about the recent Stargate announcement from Amazon? I'm very happy about it, Jonk. Very, very happy. Um, Let me catch up on chat. I missed a couple things here. Let me full screen this or just make this bigger. Um Salt has great flavor, though. Yes, it does. Yeah, Montaro, hopefully they put that into the mud store soon. I'm going to reach out and ask Suna about that. Do I think Arc might invest into the game more? So I do have a copy of the like agreement that they have. Let me paste this in. Thanks to Game Freaks for sending this my way, but this is like the thing, the agreement between Arc and XD for the loan that they got to finance, you know, the buyout or whatever. Do I think that they're going to invest, like, is Arc going to invest more into the game? They're going to invest the same that was already planned. You know, the thing about when I was looking through this, I'm going to skim down here. Where is it? I was not prepared. But the point is, like, when I was looking through this, I did look up like the people at Arc who are actually like in charge and own like Arc and all that right now, and they've been there for a long time. Like, they're US based. Like, they've been there for ages. Like, the CEO of Arc, Yoon, he's been, you know, he was at Perfect World for 14 years. So started in 2008, moved the way up. Eventually was the president of Gearbox Publishing San Francisco after the acquisition, and then again the CEO of Arc. Like, the people that actually own Arc have been there, you know, basically since the beginning, you know, of Stowe, Neverwinter, and all that. So, like, that they are absolutely interested in keeping things going. Um, Ground needs the most workspace. Oh yeah, yeah. For someone who's never watched any Stargate, where should I get started? You know, you can start with the original movie. Um, do that, and then get into SG1. Yeah. Ryan, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I think Arc is going to keep the game going for a long time. Like, I've seen some people negative about the news this week, and I just think for us as players, there's not really going to be any noticeable like immediate change. Um, yeah, I just I think if anything, like Bordicus said, like, this is just reassuring about the future, because you know that they're out from under Embracer, who was just closing studios at random. You know, like when they felt like they weren't making money. So being out from under Embracer and being back independent with Arc in charge, like, that's just long term stability. Rob, where can you get a copy of Oscar? It's Let me grab the link. Dan, thank you for the gifted sub. Okay, here is the download link for Oscar. It'll be the win64.msi. Um, Gotta weave Atlantis in before the late season, though. Yeah, there is like episode watch guides that you can find online for like when to start Atlantis. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know, Mac. Hyper, I'm sorry to hear. Stanky, that's a good question. I wouldn't be surprised if I mean I could see Arc approaching Embracer. I mean that either way. Or maybe Embracer wanted to sell and made them, just said, "Do you guys want to buy out?" Something like that. And there's also a question of why did Embracer sell Arc for less than what Arc makes in a year? Well, there was some of the assets were taken from Arc in the move, and it's an immediate cash injection for Embracer. So they were getting some of the bigger ticket items from Arc along with some cash, and Arc is getting their independence and able to take Stowe and Neverwinter back. Um, Creepy, no, it'll be the exact same as now. Um, yeah, Zeph, how's it going? Okay, I think I'm caught up here. Yeah, less Embracer being involved is a good thing, absolutely. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Any money injection is something they were probably looking for, yeah. And it was, it was an opportunity for Arc and Cryptic to get out from under Embracer, and they took it. So long term, I think it's for the best. Sora, thank you for the keys. Greatly appreciate it. Wait, did I not take those keys the other day? Watts, how's it going? I thought I took these keys the other day. Was my inventory full? I could have sworn I took those keys the other day. Well, Miss Grant, I appreciate that. I thought I grabbed them and opened them the other day. Apparently not. So we have a new lockbox ship dropping on December 9th, along with the start of the winter event. I have no idea what it is, but we'll have something teased on Tuesday. Yeah, that's my assumption, is that the Cryptic staff will or the Deca staff will move over to Cryptic that are working on Stowe and Neverwinter. Because for the majority of them, like, they were hired specifically by Deca to come work on this title. So I thought I bought some bank and inventory space the other day. I don't see it in my bank here. How to get Doff that recharge COD? You mean Fa? And have chance to restore Hull? Is that the what, Dalrel? I mean, you could just buy that off the exchange. That's going to be the cheapest way. Matt, how's it going? Um, just hope they listen to the community. Terrible Mac. I could have sworn that like when I popped that elite box on this the other day, that I had some inventory space. Here it is. Yeah. Reward pack section, non the DOF section. Yes. Yeah, it's in a box. I've seen some guesses it might be, one of the ships from Section 31, the greatest Star Trek movie, right? Right. Have I considered selling stuff in my inventory? The issue is that a lot of the stuff in my inventory just isn't worth much. Like, I mean, sure, that's worth a little bit. What are those going for right now? That I'll sell. 23 mil? Hell yeah. The garbage scow ship from Section 31? Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, well, happy early birthday. Yes, happy belated Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a good day. The greatest, yeah, the greatest, right? The most well received Star Trek movie ever. Yeah, I remember watching it and then very quickly forgetting it. I've got a bad habit nowadays of watching most things at 2 times speed, and normally for TV shows and movies I don't always do that, but that movie I think I had going at 3x just to try and get through it. Um, nice. Yeah, I've heard the exchange is moving a little bit slow right now. We'll probably see it pick up again with the winter event. It always gets a bit slow in the quieter times in between major events and releases. Is the Atlantis Temporal Destroyer only good for beams? No, it's good for cannons also. If a ship is good for beams or cannons, like it's gonna work vice versa. It's just a good energy weapon platform. Yeah, Prodigy I actually liked in the end. I wished for the Proxima for years and we got crap, yeah. Hopefully the bundles in 2026 end up being a little bit better. This year was certainly a little bit disappointing. Johnny, thank you for that key. I appreciate it. All this gambling being enabled here. Um, might someone build the Lego Galaxy would be more entertaining than the movie. There was a Section 31 film. Yeah, it was legitimately not that good. I don't know. I just like I think this year's been really bad for the bundle quality. And some of that is just, you know, growing pains as the new team um dives into things, but Legendary Last Stand, like, it's not the worst bundle we've ever had. It just, like I said in some of the prior content on it, it just it's rather mid. Like, it's not going to end up in any top list. Endeavor, waiting for that Dread 5-3 command primary intel secondary. Yeah, the 2024 bundles overshadowed this one by far. Yeah. You bought the Lego Enterprise, just waiting for it to ship now? Nice. Do I have any hope for Starfleet Academy? I'm worried it's going to be targeted too much towards kids. I mean, Prodigy was, and it still ended up fine. So, we'll see what happens when it comes out. I think my big hope, Kyle, is that we continue to see some of the improvements that have happened under Deca. Like, there have certainly been some major losses for the game. With with everything that happened, some of the people we lost. But at the same time, some of the changes Deca pushed in were desperately needed. like the communication especially is so much better. Before the communication before was practically non-existent in my experience as like a content creator. And now, like, it's so much better. Cheops. Yeah. Sorry, I'm focusing a bit more on chat than the game right now. I'm sorry. Have I played Dispatch yet? I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Let's see here. I've never even heard of this game before. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just upset some people with that comment. Oh no. I'll have to take a look at it. Gaming wise, I just picked up Cleared Hot. So that is a game I tried out in early access earlier this year, and I thought it was fun. Nice helicopter based game there, so I'll be playing around with that. And I also what is the name of it here? The Outer Worlds. I'll be taking a look at. I need to play through the first one, and I need to do some content for the second one. I accepted a code for the game through one of the like affiliate things I'm in. So by I think end of December you'll see some like at least a video on that, maybe a stream or two. Yeah. Don't waste time. Mega Bonk is better. Oh no. Um yeah, but yeah, the bundles this year have been disappointing. You know, Last Stand, it was good to have a legendary bundle again, but just definitely like they said that they're not targeting things to be like A or S tier, so when they're targeting things that are mid, then we get things that are mid. Well, it just doesn't really do anything exciting. That's the issue of targeting mid. Whereas, with but when Jonathan was there, we were just getting some crazy power creep, but it was for niche playstyles or niche things that weren't as well covered at the time. Look at what that did for plasma. Look at what that did for engine weapons. Fleet power. For ships with a hangar bay with the Type 7s, like, yeah. Some of it, potentially a little bit more powerful than someone like, but that changed how things were done, and it feels like with the stuff that they've introduced this year, it's like they're scared to push power creep that far. We got a new carrier class 2 with the Typhon, yeah. The torpedo meta reemerging was cool with Maelstroms, yeah. Um, Sorry, I missed a couple things in YouTube chat. World of Warships is giving away a free ship this Monday just for logging in, are they? Nice. Lego or Legendary Nebula minus a hangar bay was criminal, yeah. B is fine, but most of the time we're getting C at best. Yeah, the what even was it? Timeless Legacy. Like that's just like, aside from the theme reason, what is like the value that bundle provides to the game other than theme? The answer is nothing. Yeah, Timeless is definitely one of the worst bundles they've done in the 2020s. Dark Ghost, how's it going? The art team did good, but the art team did good, but everything else was just like super disappointing. You bought Timeless Legacy specifically for the Proxima. I like twin holes that cannot lie. You like them round. The problem is they haven't really addressed the power creep before Jonathan came into the picture. Most of the stuff they've introduced has either been underwhelming or nerfed into the ground. Yeah. I think it's within the aspect of Stowe as a Star Trek playground. The reasoning behind it was to add those specific ships. Yeah, I mean the ships I'm fine with. Like for like getting the Proxima, and those in the game. It's just the way that they were delivered. Storm, that's been brought up before. I think it would be good, but I don't know. Yeah, and the thing is about like going in and balancing, let's do a hypothetical. Let's hypothetically say that the systems team realizes that complex plasma fire can do a couple 100,000 DPS, and they think that's overpowered, even though in the grand scheme of things it's not actually that overpowered. If something like that were targeted hypothetically and nuked, the issue with First O is these are things that people spend a ton of money on, and especially a lockbox ship that's been out for 2.5, approaching 3 years, right? Like that'd be bad. Dan, thank you for the bits. Dan again, thank you for the bits. But yeah, I mean, the issue is if they go in and start hitting the performance of items that are like established in the meta, um, like it just will serve to piss people off. And my concern with that is, can they afford to piss off the player base? There's a lot of people playing Stowe, but do you really want to go in and like with the hypothetical of complex plasma fires? Do you really want to go in and hit something that people have spent $100 on, potentially on multiple characters over the past couple years? Like that would be bad. No, the Proxima console performs really poorly for broadside. I tried it against the Corolla one, and it was a fraction. Yeah. What change would make me stop playing? Um, I don't know. Like I've stuck through with this game through a lot of frustrating times. Total server crash forever. Have they ever worried about pissing off players before? No. Not being able to queue private instances? Okay, that would piss me off. Yeah, absolutely. That would. Even just the thought of that, she ups. Like, that's terrible. Yeah, the thing is, like, even though, like, the Proxima is not necessarily a good ship, there's so much power creep nowadays that everything can be made to be good. Like, we've got so much power creep that even the Kabali Samsar with, like, a full turret build can do 1,000,000. Yeah. Is there any game audio? Are you guys getting any game audio? No, because it's not going to the right damn thing here. Desktop audio, speakers. There you go. Let me know if that's too loud or too quiet. You want a Federation Class Dreadnought? I believe, like, I've seen, like, somewhere a statement that just won't happen. It's like somebody shoot the guy that holds the rights for it, like his estate or something. Wow, this is a lovely set of choices here. Well, I don't care about ground, so let's do Science Bridge Officer. It's quiet. Okay. I've turned it up a little bit. Yeah, that's disappointing. Use the Datra. You haven't used that on a single stream. Do I have a build on it? I think I do. Clarity, I don't think this, like, changes anything for development of the game. Like, if anything, you know, this, I think it's good for the longevity of the game. Oh my, it's another Plasma CSV setup. It's the only sort of build that I know how to do. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Um, game's dead, and you're one of the people that killed it. Am I? I'm curious to hear more about that one. What have I done to kill the game? I mean, I've seen some of your comments saying I killed, like, the Dilex over on PlayStation just by uh love me some Dilithium, yeah. Spencer, why did you kill Stowe? That's messed up. Yeah. Me playing on PlayStation, which I barely have played. Like, my timing this year has just sucked. Ken, how's it going? Yeah, this looks amazing, and, like, this is the Section 31 Vandy shield on it. Like, I think it looks good. I mean, the issue is with console Stowe is always going to be in a worse position because I just feel like the market for players over there isn't as large as PC, and you're just going in with a smaller potential player base off the get go. So, like, it just, like, market wise, the console versions of the games just are, yeah, the position they're in is not amazing. try the Riemann casual stow killer. That's every MMO that separates, or yeah. When they have no cross-platform capability, that is never good. Do I have the Riemann shield here? Yes, I do. Here you go. Look at that shiny, reflective, beautiful. Yeah, the issue is that the Dilithium exchange was always going to hit 500, whether or not I went over to PlayStation. It's just a matter of there not being enough Dilithium sinks in the game. Like, for a long time, building up fleets is what held the Dilithium economy down at a lower exchange rate. And, most people, most of the fleets that are going to get to tier 5 are at T5. Like, there hasn't been a new holding in a very long time. Do Delta? Do I have Delta here? I have Slime Devils. Yeah, Elite Jeffrey, you see right there, it's all Marked Chief's fault. Marked Chief just admitted to driving the PlayStation Deluxe up to 500 all on his own. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Delta. Let me see here. Do I have enough marks to grab it? Yeah, I can get it. But Spencer made me do it? No! Bring up your Dilithium exchange and click on purchase history. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a depressing number to look at. Is it not letting me see all the way back? Is it only letting me see this character? Do I need to go to SAB here? It'll let you see your characters back to... Okay. I can't see anything. I broke it. I broke the Dilithium exchange on PC too? Oh no. But yeah, I remember having some Dilithium Zen exchanges at like under 100 Dil per Zen. I got all the ships in the game I need. I'm not ever putting money on the game ever again because of the Dilithium exchange rate. Dematria, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the current price is optimal for people buying Dilithium. Yeah. Yeah, no working. Terrible. Yeah. Okay, let's do some content here with the Datra. Oh, actually, let me show the Delta quick. Yeah, here's the Delta. Yeah, well, they gave us the option to remove the bird from underneath. Remember? Elite Jeffrey, that's not gonna happen. 3D. Um, is Deca really out now? I mean, that's the impression I have. Is that the impression I got from that announcement the other day is that we're likely to see the Stowe and Neverwinter teams that were brought on for Deca. The people that Deca hired to work on these games, we'll probably see them leave Deca and move over to Cryptic. To me, that would make the most sense. How far is my mystical engineer? It's like 1 or 2 ships off. I just haven't had time. Have fun with your dying game. I mean, people have been saying this game's been dying for 16 years. People have been saying this game has been dying since the beginning. It's every game. You immediately will have people saying, like, after a week, they'll be like, "Oh, this game's dying." It's like a meme at this point. Every MMO, like, if Star Trek Online survived the just complete and utter incompetence of Cryptic back during Delta Rising, it ain't going anywhere. Okay, like that pissed off so many people. Like, how many fleets have never recovered since 2014 because of what happened from Cryptic management back then? Like the re-rolling or punishing players who leveled up too fast, like just the way everything was handled. Like if the game could survive that and like the massive difficulty jump and all the issues that were going on with that release, like it, it ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Deca is out. I mean, Deca is still under Embracer. Deca's not party to the sale, so my assumption, especially based on the fact that we've had people from the STO dev team saying nothing's going to change with, like, who's working on the game. My impression is that the Deca, Stowe, and Neverwinter teams will be moved out from Deca and transferred over to Cryptic. Delta Rising, the best expansion ever, and the players loved it. Yes. Yeah, like Darth. That's very true. I don't think console Stowe is going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, the PC version has a much longer lifespan. Like, what's going to happen to Xbox? So I've gotten really sorry, I just saw a message. I can't respond to that on stream. But I am worried about like what's going to happen with Xbox with the next gen of Xbox, like having access to Steam and stuff, right? Like, so if you have the next Xbox, you could potentially be starting Stow up the PC version, which is going to have the larger player base, or you can stay on the Xbox version. Like that's why I've said for a while they need to, like, ideally find a way to allow all the player bases to merge together, make it so you can sign in on any platform and just play the game whichever you prefer. Yeah, Mike, that's possible. Yeah. Don't understand the lack of cross save? Yeah. Chiaps is here. Yes, okay. I need to do something in the game. You wanted to see the Delta shield, not the vanity. I can do that. Hold on. I'm sorry, I got really sidetracked. Sorry for that. Are there a lot of games like Stowe that are still siloed? I don't know. If they don't merge with the new Xbox, then I give up on the idea. Yeah. Come on, Spencer, get it right there, folks paying for this. I know. I'm sorry. It's going, okay? You happy? Let's do an infected. Infected won't take that long. Infected, the conduit public queue. This is, look, as a YouTuber that does DPS stuff, this is literally the only TFO in the entire game that I know how to play. So, this is it. In order to bypass the 30-minute cooldown, I just have a bunch of characters set up with the exact same build, just so that they can keep going into infected over and over. The sad thing is, that's partly true. When the solo runs were going really crazy, it was like going between 3 characters. You mean, but that's partially true. You know what would be crazy? If Casual crowdfunded for the Legendary Vesta bundle. I mean, I've wanted to look at like the Legendary Vesta, the Saline or whatever it is, but I can't justify spending that much on it. And I can't justify asking, people that don't know for it. Like, it just... I need to reach out and just see if I can potentially get it to look at for content or something. Do a video on it. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. I hit that way too early.
Scanning the nanite trend. God.
Why am I going so slow? Oh, I have the wrong engines on. So slow. I don't have my comp engines on. I have Disco 3-piece on. I can see the lightning. It's a pilot ship you can boost. Yeah, I don't have those keybinds turned on. I dislike the keybinds. Bridger. Infected rules, but I'm so tired of this server lag and rubber banding. Bridger, thank you for the 100 euros. I appreciate that, man. It's really generous. I really appreciate that. Why is it not letting me give it a like? Okay, it won't let me like it for some reason, but yeah, thank you. Thank you, Bridger. I gotta get it now. Okay, I'll grab some Zen, and then when there's a good sale, I'll grab it. Thank you. Do I know where Mara went? Haven't seen her in a while. I've not really heard recently. Why am I flying a giant turkey though? Terrible. Tired, yeah. There's just the server lag, rubber banding. Definitely have not played as much due to that. Have been waiting on Mara to do the new pistol. People say it seems really good. Shade, doing good. Spencer will use that money to buy Zen, and Ark will use that to buff the servers. That's how it works, right? Well, I'll get the Zen via Epic. And of course, you know, the Zen sale is still up, and you know what that means for Epic is that we still have the really great price points over there, and the Epic creator code CasualSAB, right? I'm on the wrong Epic account, but yeah, 20% Epic rewards. It's beautiful. Mia, how's it going? Yeah, the Black Friday sales, I mean, they're good for people that were wanting to take advantage of these events. You know, they're nothing really that exciting outside of like the mud sale. It's usually from Black Friday, it's always been more of a combination of the sales happening at the same time. That makes it, you know, good. Shameless plug. Look, the Epic support, the Epic creator stuff, that's really helpful. Um, is there any way to change the color of the IDs of players that appears above their heads? I'm not sure. I don't think there is. Waldo, how's it going? Terrible Mac. You guys have been going crazy though with the Epic. I looked at it last night. It'll fund a lot of orange chicken. No lunch for you this month. How much is that Lego Enterprise D? Yeah, in game, I don't think that there's a way to change that. $400? Damn. Yeah, that's not in the budget. Lego Star Wars ships for like $40. Let me pop that up. I just want to look at it. Lego Enterprise D. Temporarily out of stock. Jeez. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I would. I mean, I get the appeal of the Lego, you know, of doing that. I used to have quite a few Legos, but I think with where I'm at, like doing a 3D printed Enterprise would be more appealing to me. Like if I look at Is there anything on Maker World for that? Like, what do people have here for Star Trek? I mean, someone's, yeah, I mean, there's I mean, I guess it's not as detailed, but I'm pretty sure you could find something out there that'd be close enough. Yeah. Like, I really like what's possible with 3D printers nowadays. Like, I've talked about, I've gotten into 3D printing recently, and I went a bit crazy on filament. Like, I've got 60 uh no, how many rolls do I have out in the living room right now? There's probably somewhere around 80 to 90 rolls of filament out in my living room right now, like in the corner. I've been busy. 3D printing is the step up from Legos, yeah. Well, there's also some stuff I'm gonna be doing like to sell. Like one of the projects I'm working on with the like the 3D printed NAS, I'm going to be printing off some extras with the intention of selling them to fund the project. Sora, another 15 keys. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What is the speculation for the winter event ship? No idea. 3D print the Lego pieces to build a galaxy. I mean, people have done it. I at this point, I feel like the next step up for me, like printing wise, is to get another printer. Because that's my bottleneck right now is just the one printer running at a time. Like that means just one thing going at any given time. That is the bottleneck right now. Got some more gambling here. Funded by Sora. 3D print you some memory. Yeah, memory prices are nuts right now. Got it. There's the ship box for the 9th. Waiting for the Snapmaker U1. I want one of those. That's just outside of my price range right now. Sora, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You have funded the ship I'm getting on the 9th. Whatever the new ship is. Do I have any tips on making a destructible torp build work? I've tried, but it seems all the plasma torps on high yield have a terrible blast radius. Yeah, the targetable torpedoes can be a bit rough. And look, it even popped across the screen with the great name. Epic creator code CasualSAB has won a ship. I love the meme value of that. Sora, thank you. I legitimately do not know what the next ship is. I know some people don't want to believe that, but I don't. I don't know. So this is printing off a Prometheus right now. Stargate Prometheus. Gonna have messages to sell the box? No, I don't generally get messages much anymore. Do I get good quality prints with that printer? With the Elegoo Centauri Carbon? Yeah. And I'm not an affiliate with them. There are problems with like parts replacements. Like, it is a bit of a process to go through and get stuff, but I mean, I've had a good amount of success with the printer. What is it right now? So the all-in-one bundle is $364, and the printer on its own $280. Like, it just is crazy how much more accessible 3D printing is compared to a couple years ago. Dan, thank you for the bits. Have I had any issues? Yes. I had a firmware issue, and I ended up installing some open source firmware that resolved the issue. Intriguing. Thank you for the membership. Greatly appreciate it. And Dan, if I didn't say so, thank you for the prints. But yeah, this 3D printer I've had a good amount of success with. Like, I have probably around 650 hours of print time on it right now, and it's still doing really well. Like, I've had to do, of course, routine maintenance. Like, I had to go in and put some new grease on the stuff in there, but like, it's been good. Like, the quality I've been really impressed with. I'm going to try to sign back up for their affiliate program, but yeah, right now I'm not affiliated with them at all. But I mean, that's a good printer for under $300. But yeah, back to the destructible torp stuff. It's hard. Those torpedoes tend to be slower. Slower, not as much range as you'd need. Honestly, that they are something that could use a bit of a bump, performance bump. He already knows. He knows. I do not know what the upcoming lockbox ship is. I don't know. Could I show a close-up of the part? I mean, hold on. I don't really want to show my Google Photos on screen, but let me, here is a picture I took the other day. And of course, it didn't actually give me like the full screen. Hold on. Okay. Download. So this Prometheus model is done in parts, and it's like a this is like an 18-inch model, but it's done in small parts that you snap together and stuff. I mean, you do have some stringing, and part of that is just because of the material I used. I'm using PETG, so I would just have to go in and clean that up. But like, for the layer lines, I mean, you could see like some of the layer lines there. I know that this is not the highest resolution picture, but like, I'm using PETG for this. And this right here was done with Space Gray Rapid PETG from Elegoo. Like, and there's definitely room for me to clean some of this up. And some of this is just because the picture resolution, but like, this is still a work in progress model, and I'm probably going to put it together like fully on the stream. The glider in the bay, yeah. That was a bit of a pain. That thing, it's very small. Mac, congrats. Yeah. String is battle damage, yeah. For that, you need a resin printer, yeah. Yeah, I don't I don't know what else I'm going to be doing aside from the Prometheus and in the data list for Stargate, but no. Um, so I had recently sold my Prometheus model from Eagle Moss, and I'd seen the model and was like, let's do a print with that and just see how it goes. But there's a guy over on Maker World. Let me pull this up here. I know I'm really off topic of Stowe, but this guy here, I'm gonna just drop a link to this. But this Martin guy, he does some really good models for a bunch of different ships. He's even got like a full Atlantis. There's an Enterprise Constitution, and these models, the way that he does them is you basically you print them out in parts, and there's routing in there so you can put lights. So like on the Prometheus here or the Atlantis model's also just absolutely enormous. But there's like channels in there where you could put some lighting. Like it just the models this guy does is really cool. Let me see if there's pictures here. Yeah, look at that. That's one where someone put some lights in it with the channels that are built into it. Hyper, my condolences. But yeah, like look at the lighting. Like it's just cool. It's cool that you can do this with a 3D printer. You know, and people go to varying amounts with how they put it together and all that, but like you can print out the parts in different colors to just add some better like visual quality. Yeah, it's cool. What did I use printing Atlantis? I haven't printed Atlantis yet. But for the material, I've been using a lot of the Elegoo Rapid Pet G. That's just worked well for my printer. Um, but there's so many different filament options out there. Like this is what I've been using just because it was relatively affordable compared to other options, and I was able to get some really good deals on it. The prices have started to creep back up on some of these colors, but you know, basically like $10 per roll for filament generally is decent for higher quality stuff. Is that like a Stargate equivalent to DS9? Yes. Yeah, the models this guy has is just crazy. And I did see Master Replicas is doing some of the Mass Effect ships also. Yeah, there's a Wraith Hive ship. Just lots of cool models. Like even you know, I'm not likely gonna put most of these things together, but like here's an Ent D. So here's his Ent D, and you know, obviously the color you can make it whatever color you want because you're just you know that's gonna be dependent on the filament you're using, but like it's cool. There's some obvious layer lines with some of these prints here. It's not as detailed as like the Eagle Moss one, but still. It's cool. Um I'm getting really off topic. This is supposed to be a Stowe stream. Or I'm Mothership. I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked because this stuff looks cool. Yeah, and there's a ton of Stargate models. And Expanse. The Donager. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to Stowe. Um, yeah. Do they have models from Star Citizen? No. I mean, someone out there's probably made them. I mean, you can dig around online and there's basically models for whatever ship you're looking for. Someone out there's got a model for them. Yeah. I would love to see Stowe like give us a way to download the STLs for our ships. Like we'd have to do the painting, ourselves, but a way to officially obtain the STLs for our ships explicitly under like an agreement where we're only using them to print for ourselves, I think would be cool. Oh no, Sora. Yeah. I wonder if I have pictures here. I mean, I showed this in the Discord. Let me find it. Oh, for the Prometheus, I was trying to get the VLS cells because those are separate pieces. You snap into place. I messed up the yellow. Like I did the layer swap for the material, like one layer off on accident. But I still think it still turned out well. It just looks like it's faded a little bit. Also, my YouTube page has just completely frozen. Hopefully, you guys are still hearing me over there. Let me refresh that. Jonesy, didn't someone offer a service to print your ship in Stowe? There used to be a service like that, yeah. Do I have any suggestions on what to get with the 2T6 coupons from the event this year? I have a video, Nathan, the best send ships as of like April. That would be the best bet for getting some recommendations there because that's going to have like an in-depth explanation of why I'm suggesting certain things. Warp Core, I mean, if people are looking in the right places, they can find those files. Like they're online. It's just I'm not gonna talk about them and risk anything. Oh geez. Yeah, I showed this in the Discord, but this is gonna be a series of videos. Um Going over like the 3D printed NAS. So I'm probably gonna sell some of the extra enclosures that I made here, like the hard drive bay enclosures with the backplanes, because I ordered a couple extra from China, and I need to like go in and do some modifications to the design of this design, and then I'll probably sell like a couple of the extra ones that I've redone. Should I wait to buy Zen until Xmas since there was a good deal last year? And is it likely to get a better deal percent wise for Muds Market over Xmas? Simon, for the Muds stuff, probably not. I don't think we're gonna see for the Muds items, probably 75%. For the Muds bundles, I don't see those going back over a 50% discount. As for getting Zen, if you're playing through Arc or Steam, I would say you could probably, wait and not worry about it. But for Epic and console, I am a little worried that with how the Zen sale is skipping the $10 and $50 bundles, that we may see only those packs on sale at Christmas. Oh, it's Claire. It's a meme from earlier in the stream. Hyper, I'd love to know. Yeah, that's a fun project there. I just need more hard drives for it. What is the deal sale running at now? I don't. I don't think there's a sale for that right now, is there? I don't remember. No, I don't believe. Oh, I think I saw the other day 65 days. The casual print, yeah. Yeah, the deluxe is taking like 65 days to go through. It's really bad for free to play players. Okay. Let's get back in and fly and, play the game. Pinky, thank you. I never get distracted on these streams. That never happens. Okay. It's almost been half an hour since I last ran infected. The odd thoughts don't really sell well. Well, the odd thought, a lot of its value for people came from the FAW trait, and the FAW trait situation's been greatly improved. And yeah, let's look at this Delta shield on here again. Like that's a nice, I actually really like that. That is a good color scheme on this. Like the darker accent there's cool for those like rods there. Pipes, whatever they are. Montero, I realize buying C-Store ship is cheaper than upgrading them to T6X2. No? Like T6X2 should only cost you like $5. Are you buying the upgrade tokens right in the store? If you get them via Phoenix during Phoenix events, it's like $1.50, $1.60 per token. I did a video on this a couple weeks ago. That's the way you want to go for getting your upgrade tokens. Come on, Spencer, stay on topic. We're paying for this. Oh no. Yeah, it looks good. Other than the green up here on the deflector and the guns, I would still like that to be. I mean, I guess it fits with this being Romulan. Yeah. Okay. Peak, hopefully. I can't guarantee that that will happen, but I'd like to see it happen. The Stanky Boy. There are some stubborn people in Stowe for sure. Ginger, Russ, I tried. I've DDO'd the drivers. I've tried a few different things, and I also started to have issues with some of the display outputs on the card not working. So I've started a return at Newegg. Like the same cable was not working in some of the ports, so I assume I just like there's something defective with the card. So it's being returned to Newegg, and I'm gonna try something else. Did I recharge the backup power supply? Yes. Um, so there was a deal on um that popped up on Reddit last night for TikTok Shop, where you could get $75 off like an order over 300, and I was like, you know what? Maybe also just to simplify the driver thing, because my reason for like the secondary GPU is to offload task to support some of the extra monitors, and also for lossless scaling. So I got a really good deal on like a 9060 XT. It ends up being cheaper than the Intel Arc B50. And yeah, I can also get my money back for all the mini display port cables I ordered for the B50. And just use my standard display port cables. A cheap 3090. I've seen some 3090s for around 600.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like if I'm going to do dual GPU, which I know there's not much point to, but if I'm going to do it, doing it with two cards from the same manufacturer that are on, like, the same driver, like that's just probably going to be a bit more successful. Realistically, there's not too much need. Like, I shouldn't need to have, you know, two GPUs, but CSV misfire, this run's already done. Yay. It's always fun when the run's dead before you even get to the first group. But yeah, it'll hopefully help me out with the issues I've been dealing with.
The Netite drones prepare the transit. Stop them.
Another CSV misfire. I have all my abilities on my tray.
The probe is closing in on the transport. Destroy it.
Like, no spheres in the center. Unfortunate. Little green glows, yeah. Yeah. I fell victim to Black Friday mania last night and ordered a new laptop for gaming at work. i7 Ultra and a 5060. Have I played with local AI yet? Not too much.
Still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
I mean, I guess I did a couple months ago, but with all the issues I was having with this Intel GPU, I just never got around to it. Like, I'm not a fan of AI and what all AI is doing, you know, to everything. But if you are going to run AI, I think you should do it locally and not feed into all the algorithms for these big corporations. Don't give them your data. If you're going to do it locally. Yeah. Not as good of a run for me. It happens. But yeah, I was looking on Jawa, hold on. Yeah, why pay to train a company's AI? Yeah. Don't give them your lore? Yes. Owning your queries is a good use case, yeah. I don't really use ChatGPT or stuff like that often. But I know, I mean, there's a 7950X3D for 365. Jawa's had some really good deals recently. B570 for 185, not bad. But I'm pretty sure I saw 3090s in here the other day. Let's go, just go GPUs and go buy 24 gig. Give it a moment. Lowest price. Oh, that's just the water block. Okay. What is this? 3090 for 750. Yeah, so 750 for 3090 seems pretty normal. I did see a 3090 Ti for like 600 the other day, but that clearly is no longer there anymore. I don't want anyone seeing what I produce with my local AI install. Cheops, I've seen some of the stuff that you've shown. We don't need to see that. The Stanky Boy, I didn't even hear about that. That's funny. Yeah, there's been some interesting deals online for sure. Ooh, that or Abe, yeah, that was that's a close one. The very last key. Your data is sold the moment it hits the internet, and you see none of the profits. Yes. Yeah, it's still really expensive because of the 24 gigs of VRAM. And the 3090 Ti still holds quite a bit of a premium due to just the better design on it. Plus, you want to make friends before Skynet. Cheops, some of the stuff he's done, like I've seen, it's just like, dude, I don't think that's safe for anywhere on the internet. Okay, let's see, what other TFOs can I try? Hive is a DPS approved map. Okay. Oh, that instantly popped. Oh, no, Cheops. No, I don't. Nick wants it. You can send it over to Nick. Nick really loves all that. Okay. Let's see. Is this going to be a smooth run? No, terrible. Hey, there's only one person in this run on my my ignore list. Yeah. I hit that a bit too early.
Join us. Become one with us.
Boom. There we go. I'm gonna take some heat here. I need to back up from this. That work. Oh, do I not have? No, how's that not allowed? I died to a warp core breach because I forgot to have fireball escape on. That's terrible. That's tragic. What I like is when you respawn during this phase and like you get one shot by the lance. That's funny when that happens. Yeah, I don't know why that trait isn't on, to be honest.
Your efforts are futile.
Okay, now that I did the feedback pulse.
And I will create another.
There we go. It worked out.
I am eternal! This is not the end.
Beautiful. Fireball escape. What do I have on that's blocking that? I mean, that's like a meta must-have trait. Makes you immune to all the warp core breaches. Yeah. Got stuck in a one-shot loop from the lances when I tried to solo it once. Oof. That can happen. Okay. It is a good looking ship. I know it's a plasma CSV setup, which everyone sees me use all the time, but I mean, it's just how modern builds are, is they're like all the same. You find something you like and you make all your ships basically look the same. Or just fly away from the breach? No. Mac, you're supposed to dive into the breach. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a shattered piece. That's the new TFO. The elite version of it is out. It's doable. It's been bugged and always works, Ed. Do I have a lot of... I don't think I have anything on the exchange right now aside from that Agony Field Gen earlier. Yeah, so Fireball makes you immune to all Warp Core breaches. There is no 120-second timer. It's been like that forever. It's why it's so good. Yeah, it legitimately is like a must slot. Okay, so public queue for Shattered Piece. Oh, I already forgot that I accepted it. Okay. I mean, I have it in my video, like the best personal space traits from earlier this year. Like it's in there. I'm going to try recording. I still have the Intel GPU in. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. Remember me if I do disappear.
Alliance HQ on the...
Is it working? Is it not crashed yet? What? The Arc GPU's taken a little bit of a load and it hasn't crashed. I'm surprised. To be clear, that's not like a universal issue. With the Intel GPUs, it's just I seem to have a defective one. This skin and this lighting, yeah, it's beautiful. Legitimately beautiful right there. Just print yourself a 5090. If only it were that easy. If only. Shut down. Ugh, terrible. Yeah, so basically the thing with this TFO is you just gotta make sure to do all the interactions like as soon as possible. My weapon's firing? There we go.
After Hopus, protecting our civilians became priority.
Do the interactions, that's the key thing. If we don't get the interactions done in time, that's how you fail this.
Thanks for the timely assistance. This would have been a dark day without you.
Good.
I wanna,
Assisted
yeah,
all the
I'd like
Kittimer's
to
newly
print
deployed-
some RAM right now. Like the RAM that I got earlier this year, like
Know about you, but
it's
we've got some Etherean drones down
it's just
here.
crazy how much more expensive that would be
Stay
if I was
focused
buying
up
it
there.
today.
Don't forget to deactivate those satellites. Getting reports that the satellite weapon systems are powering up. My data shows 1 satellite offline. 7 more to go. Satellite has been deactivated. Another satellite's down. Keep going. 4 satellites. Halfway there. That's it. Another one powered down. Keep it up. Getting reports that the satellite weapon systems are powering up.
Yeah. Just download some.
If my data is correct, then you've got 2 more satellites to go.
Terrible.
Get out of the satellite's range, now! 1 more satellite is offline. Defense node deactivated. Good work.
Alex, I'm glad to help and thank you. Thank you.
Perfect. Now that the defense satellites have... I'm receiving an in...
My friend, it has been long.
Got some more keys after this. What TFO is this? This is Shattered Piece. It's the newest TFO.
Good luck closing those mycelial rifts. I tell you, it's no better on the ground.
So it's pretty new, and the Elite only became available like a month or so back on PC.
Try escorting the Liberator for added cover. Doing
Some of the
same with
phases
civilians
can
in
easily be failed if you're not fast enough. Oh. Got the buff bar blocking my chat. And yeah, if any of you are like thinking about a computer upgrade, you know, RAM prices are already pretty screwed. But if you haven't seen yet, like GPU pricing is gonna be crazy. And like the 9070 XT just absolutely crushes Stowe if you're looking for like a really good GPU to use for Stowe and just for gaming. The AMD 9070 XT is what I'm using right now. And like I'm playing 4K, and you know in combat you're always going to see your frames tank, but like this is a really good experience, and like this is at 4K basically like worst case scenario with all the effects going on. My Casio watch crushes Stowe. What are my thoughts on the Amari now in 2025? Wait, is the stream choppy? Is the stream choppy now?
The three Alachi thank you. Now, I believe HQ needs you. With the mycelial rifts closed, the FEV lip.
I'm reading significant energy spikes.
Looks fine here. I mean, the Amari, it's okay. It's nothing like that special anymore.
Heralds, never a good sign.
I'm gonna go left lane.
I don't know what that keto shard business is about, but don't let them reach Kittimer. You okay up there? It reports some solar gateways in the system. You gotta take them out.
We gotta make sure if any of the green ones pop up, we close them. Oh yeah, I remember this. So if a single boss gets through, like, we fail. Let no herald ships reach Kittimer. Ah, damn mini subnukes and all that. Get out of here. Get out of here for your intel spam. Also, yeah, I was thinking of the wrong TFO. I don't have to close these. Just have to keep taking out the icons. Archmagos, how's it going? Intriguing. Look, as you know, I am a shill for a bunch of products, right, as a YouTuber. So, 97
now,
XT.
before Ket sends more heralds over.
Everyone needs one. That is a joke. I don't actually have any affiliate or thing or anything like that with any GPU manufacturer. They don't know I exist. Sure.
Waiting on you to warp to the new coordinates. Didn't expect a Kettner herald situation.
And now we're to the boss phase. Yeah, if it's choppy, it's just an issue with me trying to record it at the same time.
Activating its weapons. Reports show the Kittimer's engaging targeting protocols. Watch out. I've received a tip. Deplete the Kittimer's shield to cancel its lance attack.
Okay, this thing is gonna keep jumping around on me. Get back here.
Excellent work.
I remember the one day the Kittimer ship would basically just one-shot everyone in
logistics indicate heavy
a
damage.
close enough range.
My
Yeah, it like
infantry
charges
carries
up and then
coordinating
just
attacks on a single
one taps
target.
everyone close to it.
Stay out of range. Protect the designated target. The Garrett can enhance its allies when focusing on a target.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have like free GPUs sent my way to test out and to shill, but I have to grow the channel a bit first before that. The thing with like product reviews on YouTube is like, yeah, you can get free stuff, but I think what people don't really realize is just how much work you end up needing to put in for that stuff. Like, many of the product reviews I've done, like, if I add up the amount of time like spent working on the stuff, it would have been cheaper for me to just like work those hours and just bought the item.
The wreck has been deactivated. Did it. Right, the Kittimer strike force has been thwarted, and you're still alive. Efficient. That's it. All ground and space incursions have been dealt with. for now. Get 'em ready
Yeah,
to
this
shoot, deal
TFO,
with
the
any
normal
remaining
version
stragglers,
was
and
part of
clean
the
up mess
event
they left
earlier this year,
behind.
yeah. And we got everything done. 10.5 minutes there. Good run.
That's it. All ground and
Let's
space.
get out of here. Let me stop that recording. Yeah, the recording went smooth, and that was... Let me see the file size. If I can find the right folder. Yeah, just under 3 gigs there. Like I had that recording with AV1 with the Intel GPU, and I mean that looks crystal clear. Like that's the recorded footage, and that looks sharp. Looks just like it did when I was playing, basically. How did it handle in... Yeah, I mean, so that worked fine. So, like, some parts of the Intel GPU are working fine, and, like, I don't know. The Intel GPU is giving me mixed signals. Dark Ghost, thank you. I got the keys. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying that GPU. We got some more keys to open. Or to use. More gambling. And yeah, Jonesy, I think we are pretty much near that point where it is cheaper to just buy an entire computer than to like build it parts wise right now, because some of the suppliers they still have decent RAM prices, or they purchased a bunch of RAM while it was cheaper. They haven't had to fully raise cost yet. Dark Ghost, again, thank you for the keys. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that that GPU. That's gonna be a crazy upgrade for you. That mic peak there was really bad. I'm sorry for that. I don't know if that came through for you guys. ESD is looking a little laggy. I like me some laggy instances. Laggy instances are fun. Okay, no, we're gonna stay right here. Someone win a ship. Server not responding? Oh yeah. Look at that lag right there. That's beautiful. That's what I want to be opening up lock boxes in. Come on, give me another lag spike. Do it, game. I should have just ripped open all the keys right there. When it does that sort of lag, it'll sometimes like it'll double up on ship wins for you if you pull a ship. Oh, I didn't mean to open that. That's fine. Open zombies, everyone. Something new is definitely causing lag spikes. Did I lose my precious lag spike? That's terrible. Look for a Moopsy horde hiding. Oh, yeah, I see some Moopsies. Not too many of them, though. Oh no. Oh, we're ripping all these right here. I'm spamming. Oh, no ship. That would have been great. I spoke too soon, yeah. No lag. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Beautiful timing. Laughs him being on New Romulus and having the lockbox character parked on 39 Sierra. Yeah, Jonesy. I fully understand. Like, I don't blame you. I mean, there have been some RAM deals that still pop up. Like, I think you're still going to see some occasional deals pop up in the next couple of weeks. Like, I saw one on Build a PC Sales earlier. Yeah, where people were finding, like, there was still some combos on Newegg where you could get the RAM included. I mean, there was, yeah. Yeah, the RAM prices, though, they're screwed. How much RAM are you trying to get? That's the question. I mean, 16 gigs isn't enough anymore for, like, a modern build, in my opinion. You know, I need 64. Yeah, you're probably not going to find, like, combos for that. I mean, Newegg, with their PC builder, sometimes you'd find some stuff. Yeah, let's see. What are the memory deals right now? Dan. Spencer's account bank looks like mine, just not totally full. Yeah, the prices are ridiculous. Like 64 gigs, $839. What the hell? Yeah, let's do, yeah, 32 gigs. Let's do a 2x32 gig kit. What's that gonna set you back now? What's the cheapest price on this? Okay, let's do DDR5. $360. I know, I'm browsing, okay? So DDR5, let's do a 4x16 or 2x32. What are those prices looking like? I mean, that's still rough. Like, that's not good timing on some of these, and they're still bad. Let's do a 2x16 kit, because you can just do 2 of those. Like, even for that, like, that's just ridiculous. The cheapest 2x16 gig kit that Newegg has right now is $279. Yeah, so I've got, let me find mine here. So I've got a 2x48 gig kit, and it's flashy. So my RAM kit's over $1,000 right now. Jeez, that just is ridiculous. This isn't like even the exact kit, I believe. So the memory kit in my computer right now, this isn't even the exact one, but it's over $1,000. Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. May as well. It looks like most of the deals. I wonder, like, you can find like motherboards that will have some free RAM with them. So let's do AM5. Let's just do best selling, because that would typically have the deals with it. So yeah, there's that 16 gig one that I saw before. Yeah, the pricing's just screwed, and there's not as many bundle deals as there was earlier this year. Yeah. Casual tech tips. Yeah. Can I imagine the fire sale that will follow with the collapse of the AI bubble? I don't know. I do actually have like a Newegg. I tried to sign up for like some Newegg affiliate thing, and like I think I could get it to work, but it's yeah. I'd have to look into it more. Dan, thank you for the gifted sub. The way the bubble is popped up, it will take the government with it when it goes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what they're saying, is graphics cards are already going to be going up. Yeah. It's going to be a brutal situation when, like, heading into next year, like, it's going to impact pricing of everything. Even console will see a hit from it. Start a separate sub-channel for tech tips? I've thought about it. Mac, I have not heard anything from them. I have sent them numerous emails and absolutely nothing. Yeah. I have legitimately thought about, for like some of the tech stuff I want to do, and for potentially some of the like for down the road, like unboxing and like looking at products, like if that'd be better on a separate channel. Because the issue is with like if I do the custom NAS stuff on this channel, people that sub are going to be spammed by Stow stuff, and they're probably going to unsub. So that's a concern of doing like the tech content on this channel. Of like I'm hoping that stuff has a bit wider reach, but at the same time, the issue is it can backfire. Oh yeah, Stanky Boy, yeah. And some of the like products I've looked at, they're explicit, like, you need to be covering it on this channel. They're like, we're reaching to have something covered on this channel, and that's where they want to see it. Like the mouse, I'm going to be taking a look at another one of their mice and one of their keyboards, and that's going to be covered on this channel. Infected's back up? Good, that's all I know. Infected, the Conduit Elite public queue. Let's go. Yeah. This will be the final TFO for right now. I need to step away from the computer for a little bit after this. We'll do something else next week. Either a console stream or like a story stream or something, because I know I need to be doing another one of those here. I would have done them like one of them today, but I just felt tired. A PC build stream? I don't have a computer to build right now. Oh, as I just fly past. Ugh, terrible. Could have been worse. Could have been better.
The Netite probe repair the trench. Stop them.
You can't even have my... Okay, there it is. Perfect timing. Really worried I was gonna not have Dilithium ready to go again.
The probe is closing in on the trench. Destroy it.
Not the best piloting today, but it'll work. Leak stream? I don't know any leaks. I promise you, I have not heard anything about the upcoming winter event ship. Or any upcoming lockbox ship. I have not heard anything. I promise you. And even if I had, I wouldn't be able to say it, but I promise you, I legitimately have heard nothing. Stay away from console or you'll ruin another market. Yeah, the next ship reveal stream is Tuesday, yeah. Sell or build an inexpensive PC with your spare parts that works well for stow, then sell it. Yeah. I haven't heard anything, but what have I read? Oh no. No. Spencer's lying? Mac, you are not supposed to say that. As a privileged content creator, you were not supposed to spoil that the upcoming ship is a tier 6. How could you? They're gonna strip your content creator role away from you for that one. You're gonna be punished. T6 confirmed. Heard nothing, seen a lot. It's the whale ship for winter. That'd be cool. Doesn't take much to have a CC removed these days. I saw. That stream the other day was interesting for sure. I was not able to catch the entire build stream, but it looks like they've brought in some more of the Twitch streamers to you know, just expand the roster of folks on those streams. But yeah, on a more serious note, Mac, I've tried to reach out to both of the emails I have for Real Merch and just nothing. I don't know how much they owe you, but they owe me somewhere around like $200. They need better mics. Sound quality was horrible. We need all the content creators to buy Sure SM7Bs from Casual. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, Mac, if you can get through to them, I'd appreciate it. Like, you know, $200. That'd be handy. Help cover some recent cost of filament, stuff like that. Just need to send us the mics. Send me the money. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up for now and step away from the computer for a little bit. Thank you to everyone who stopped by the stream here today. Thank you for all of the keys. Bridger, again, thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate it. The trade channel? Yeah, let me do that here quick. It's a very active trade channel. The most active. There you go, Sora. Oh, you're already invited. You have to go into your when you're invited to a channel. You have to go to the channels tab and select the channel and hit join. So you got to go into your chat configuration. Just right click on one of the tabs here. Right click and that'll open up chat configuration and go to channels and then hit join. The best trade channel, the very best trade channel. Are you in there? Yeah, you're invited. I have to click on the right channel. You're the one making it all. There's plenty of room for there to be more Stowe content creators. Okay. Yeah, again, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. As soon as I can hit the right buttons. Have a good day, all. How much snow did I get? I would say there was probably about, I don't know, like 5 or 6 inches when I was just taking the garbage out this morning. But we've had a bit of snow since, so there'll be some more throughout the day. Okay. See you all around.